going on. Put the smart hat on so you can think about this. Always survive. What does that mean? What does survival no matter what mean? That means no matter what. That means no matter what the situation, being able to get out, being able to get away, being able to stay fed, being able to help someone, being able to survive whatever the situation may be. Survival no matter what. That doesn't mean if 10 people are coming to rob you, attack you. No matter what, you're trying to survive, you're trying to get out and go to where you need to go. You might need one of these hats to help you think. Maybe it will just help you stay, I don't know, warmer. That could help you survive. But if you get yourself a smart hat, yeah. So survival no matter what, it doesn't matter what the situation is. It just means keep going, get through it, no matter what it is. No matter what, survival no matter what, always survive. Same idea, same thing. No matter what, we're gonna survive. It doesn't matter. Don't get crazy, don't get worried, don't get over, it's not that easy to survive a situation when you're panicking. Just take a breath, relax, think. Sometimes you don't have much time to think, sometimes you have to do. And that's why you practice certain things that will help you in certain situations, no matter what. Any good ideas, throw them down in the comments. Survival, no matter what. I don't even know how else to explain it. How do you always survive? No matter what. You're getting food, you have shelter, you're working, anything that you do, no matter what, it's a survival thing. You wake up every day and you continue going on, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the circumstance is. It's almost like a motivational speech, isn't it? It's kind of weird. Keep going. I guess that's a good way to say it, right? So, your comments greatly appreciated. I like the back and forth. Any suggestions or any way to help anybody else if they're looking for well, how would I survive a what situation? An economic collapse of some sort. All these preparations are preparations to survive. Whether it's buying 1 ounce of silver a week, a month, or something like that, there's a little something to help you with an economic situation, or whether it's saving a couple dollars towards some sort of economic hardship that could be a personal SHTF situation for yourself, like you lost your job. And nowadays, that can happen, it seems like way more than normal, but nowadays it's just one of those things. You lose a job, you get a new job, you lose one, it's just crazy right now. But if you had $5,000 saved up because you saved $1 every paycheck for the last 5,000 paychecks, right? That's crazy, but you see where I'm going with this. So whether it's something like that or you're driving down the road, it's almost winter time, slide off the road, everybody's still alive, everybody's okay, but the vehicle doesn't work. Well, how are you guys going to survive if it's a bad storm, no one even knows you're there, you're out of cell phone reach? What are you going to do? How are you going to survive? That's why you keep an EDC pack in the car. That's why you have an emergency kit in the car. That's why you keep a winter emergency kit once it becomes different seasons for those of us that have, I think we have 2 seasons. I forget what they call it around here. It's like construction and winter, but something like that. Either way, you're going to have something for yourself in case of an emergency so that you can always survive. And that is survival no matter what. It doesn't matter what the circumstances. It doesn't matter how big and how heavy and how hard or how crazy it gets. You're going to survive. That's why we need to keep prepping different items that may help you. I can't even point right on here. There we go, right there. That might help you in certain situations. Foods, packs. Here's one of the. This one's not even played with yet. Look at that. Look at, and I even got. It's a hand tool. What happens if the power goes out and I need wood? I got an additional blade with that too, because I know I'll probably destroy this one. Probably from dropping it. I drop so much stuff it breaks before I get to use it. It's ridiculous. So, no matter what the situation, being able to survive that situation. Like I say, get a smart hat. This thing helps me think. Put this on, and all of a sudden I just know more stuff than I knew before I put it on. So with survival, no matter what the situation, I don't even know what else. There's a situation, something that I have here. There's more food. There's bullets. A pack in case you have to bug out of a bad situation because it's getting too bad in your area, and the situation of no power and no gasoline because you did not prepare with the gasoline, but you still have to survive. You're going to be able to grab your bag and hopefully it has something in it to help you survive along the way. That's why we set up bags for situations like that. Bags with food in case all the stores close, right? So you'll still be able to survive. And that's just to get you through certain situations. Having a big stockpile of something like that would get you through whatever the situation was immediate, so you don't have to think about food. We already know we got food. Now we can go to the next thing. How are we going to survive the next scenario? How are we going to survive running out of that food? If I only have 3 months of food and we're coming up on a 6-month issue, I've got 3 months of food worth of time to try to add to that food, whether you start that day, which you probably should. But if there's something going on and they're shooting in the streets, how are you going to be able to defend against something like that, or pay attention to everything that's going on when you're too busy worried about where am I going to get my food? Because you'll not be able to defend if you don't have enough food. See what I'm saying? So you've prepared for a situation that you would like to survive through for your family, for yourself, for your neighbors, the people around you, your cats, your dogs, if that's all you got, right? It just gives you that extra time. You've got the 3 months, the 9 months. I don't know how much food you got. I'm just saying if it's only 2 weeks food and the power's out for 10 days, you got lucky, right? But you didn't have to worry about it. You were still eating. So I can eat real quick, pay attention to what's going on. I don't have to go find food in a bad situation. That's just being ready. It's part of survival. When you think about it, learning how to start a fire. If you need a fire because you went off the road, like we said, in the wintertime, I need a fire. Well, I got the tinder, I've got the lighter or a ferro rod. You keep some backups. That's that redundancy thing. Always surviving is always survive. Survival, no matter what, is basically just doing whatever it takes and getting ready for whatever that scenario might be. You can have X, Y, Z, go down a list, make a list. These 10 things I want to be able to survive no matter what. So then you slowly start preparing for each one of those things like a checklist. It's not going to be crazy hard. It might be a little financially annoying, but if you start now instead of next month or 3 months from now, you could have gotten 2 more cans every time you went to the store. You could have gotten a couple lighters. You could have gotten a good pair of boots or an extra hoodie or another bag to put more stuff in. Some freeze-dried food, something extra, right? Basically, it just comes down to having what you need for that situation. If you think we're never going to have an economic collapse, there is no reason whatsoever you should possibly buy silver or gold or anything like that. If you think we're never going to have an economic collapse, I'd probably dump as much as I possibly could, even though I'm not a financial advisor. In the stock market, why not? If it can never go down, sounds like a plan. Maybe you like crypto. Once again, not a financial advisor. I wouldn't even definitely say buy silver or gold because you can't eat it. You could probably defend yourself with it. Some of those 1-ounce coins, you could huck them. Knock the smart hat right off of somebody. No joke. So, just being ready for everything you possibly can. It's a good thing to always carry a little blade on you. It's a good thing just to have a little EDC of some sort. It's a good thing to have what you think you may need every day that you might encounter, along with what could possibly happen and what's your few things that you think might happen. Some people prepare for EMPs. Some people prepare for the next tornado. But if you live in a tornado spot, it might be a good idea to prepare for something like that. So in the comments, please, everybody, what are you guys preparing for? What is your plan to survive? What is your survival no matter what item or whatever you think. So give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to always subscribe, always survive no matter what. And hopefully I can survive long enough to make a couple more videos. Have a good day.